I would like to introduce the band now. This band includes students and the heart and soul of IIT Madras, Dr. Kamakoti. The violin is played by Dr. Kamakoti, vocals by Aditya, keyboard by Pranav RV, violin again by Satya Narayanan, Carnatic guitar by Gokul, bass guitar by Pranav Rajendran, mridangam by Prahalad, and veena by Krishna. The BS degree is the largest online learning degree program in India. It has inspired countless such online degree programs throughout our country. This has provided students from all over our country access to high quality education on a large scale.
Being the proud recipient of Abdul Kalam Technology Innovation National Fellowship 2020, IESA Techno Visionary Award 2018, and many more, he is well known for being genius behind India's first microprocessor, Shakti. Above all this, he is the most proud of what he does the best. Be an educator, a guru who teaches to inspire. Dr. Kamakoti believes that happiness is a collective responsibility. Let us all follow his footsteps to live a humble, passionate, and impact-making life. I request Professor Kamakoti, the Director of Indian Institute of Technology, Madras, to address the gathering.
Friends and all students of IIT Madras, very hearty welcome to the campus. How many people are visiting for the first time? Wow. Friends, the BS Data Science and the Electronic System course has actually changed the landscape of education across the globe. We are bringing in some things that are unimaginable, like this band. Please give a good clap to all of them. Probably a standing ovation, please. Thank you. It is very, very important that we have a diversity in the campus. The unity in the diversity is something which makes campus experience, education experience, thoroughly enjoyable. And that's what we have enjoyed today. Friends, this is a course where the youngest is 17 years old, and as on record, the senior most student is 82 years old. This is a course where the father proudly comes and says, myself and my son are doing the course, and my son is scoring better than me. We are the most youthful population in the world. In the age group of 15 to 35, we are the youngest population in the world. And IIT JEE Advanced, which just concluded last Sunday, we are able to cater to at most 1,200 people in this campus. What about the others? The answer is BS Data Science and BS Electronic Systems, and we will be introducing a couple of more degrees down the line. And we have touched 28,000 students. My target within the next 2 years, IIT Madras should be proud of announcing that we have 50,000 students enrolled with us. And if each one of the IITs, the 23 IITs, aspires to do the same thing. We will cater to more than 1 million students. So any student who attempts for JEE Advanced will get some course in some of these IITs. And that should be the dream of such premier institutions. Friends, this particular course, as you all know, have multiple exits. First year is a certificate, second year you go with a foundation diploma, third year with a BSc, and the fourth year with a BS. It's very, very important to note that each one is gradually building on its predecessor. And I sincerely hope that all of you will do the 4-year program here and literally make my hand tired by signing your degree certificates. I also want to place a request to all of you. The gross enrollment ratio of our country, number of students who finish +2 and then come to higher education, stands at 27%. And as per our National Education Policy 2020, we have to increase it to 50% by 2035. BS Data Science and Electronic System will certainly be one path which will ensure that any aspiring student, any intelligent student will have an opportunity to do an advanced course which will give them sufficient amount of employment and job security, and in case they want to do research, much more research opportunities. I want each one of you, yeah, you can clap after this. I want each one of you to go to your village, any village, and motivate at least 5 students, in which at least 3 must be girls, to come and pursue a higher degree, wherever it may be. Let's take this. On Paradox 2024, this auspicious day, let us take this as a vow that every one of you will go to your village, any village of your choice, motivate 5 rural kids to pursue a higher degree. Friends, when we were rated as consecutively #1 institution in the country under the National Institutional Ranking Framework, NIRF, a reporter asked me, "Are you happy?" I gave this answer: how can I be happy if 73% of the children are not even coming to higher education? And that we are rated #1. We must have some answer to this, what I can call as a national academic emergency. I think the answer basically remains in motivating and providing this access to all the children, specifically in rural area, to pursue higher education. Today, let us all vow that each one of us present in this auditorium and each one of the friends that whom we are going to interact, let us take a vow to put our best efforts to see every child who is born in this nation, in this great country, Bharat, should become at least an undergraduate. Let us take that vow. Today is also, hey, put that slide. Just a minute. Today is also a very, very important day for IIT Madras. Friends, what you are seeing here is the first ever 3D printed rocket indigenously built at IIT Madras campus by our startup Agnikul, and is the first ever rocket in the globe that basically uses semi-cryogenic fuel, and it is launched this morning at 7:45. Day before yesterday was the launch. It got postponed. I thought it is for a good reason, and I'm sure now I know the reason. Now this is the rocket. For IIT Madras, sky is no more the limit. The video is taking some time to come from Sriharikota, but once the video is there, we'll also try and play it by the end of Paradox. We'll show you the video. It is very, very important, friends. Gone are the days where I say I got a 1.5 CR per annum job in some great company. That charisma is gone, right? The charisma today is in what you are seeing there. What you see there is a 3D printed engine. 72 hours, these kids in the rocket factory, if there is time, you can go and visit it, in the IIT Madras Research Park. 72 hours, they can print 4 such engines that will power this rocket, which was originally taking 3 months. Close to 3,200 soldering points for making that engine is completely avoided because of this 3D printing. This is what we have achieved. And this is what I want every one of you to achieve as alumnus of IIT Madras. I want all of you to be employers rather than employees. We should move away from the days where we are like this to like this. Last year, friends, IIT Madras had a very, very ambitious scheme. One patent every day was the scheme. And last year was a leap year. Last financial year was a leap year. April 1, 2023 to 23 to March 31, 2024. We had February 29. So we put a target, 366 patents we should file. We actually filed 379. Friends, motivated by this, already next year, April is started. Now we are in May. And already we have touched 85 patents, so we are already patent a day in the next financial year. So patent a day is going to be something, it's now become a regular practice at IIT Madras. Now the next thing, fir kya? Next thing is that we need 100 startups every year. Every third day, IIT Madras, a new startup like this, like Agnikul, should be born. Where we go into deep exploration, it is not some small technology that we are developing. We are reaching much more higher than the sky. And that is what we need. And we have a very robust mechanism inside the campus, which if you have an idea, it will be extremely difficult for you to exit the campus without making a startup. I want all of you who have ideas to come forward and register yourself in this very nice scheme of entrepreneurship cell, Center for Innovation, Nirman Pre-Incubator, 5 incubators we have dedicated for different domains, and then the Gopalakrishnan Deshpande Center, which basically, essentially, makes you survive, makes you face the market, trains you to actually go into a unicorn. I want all of you to very seriously think, this is the motivation. These are 10 kids here from different parts of India who have come together and launched this beautiful thing. On the slide up, there I want to see. Launched this particular piece. Last week, we had the first India's commercial secure IoT chip microprocessor developed by another company here. So we are very, very deep into core technology, and we want that to be part of your agenda. So I want all of you here to look at, seriously consider becoming an entrepreneur, and your institute, IIT Madras, will help you become that entrepreneur. Friends, this year, we got a total funding grant of 536 crores, in which 386 crores was given by alumnus. And each one of the person who donated that money, all of them were entrepreneurs. In their entire lifetime, they did not go and attend a single interview. All of them were entrepreneurs. They had their startups. They all started in a garage. Today, they have built multi-billionaires today. Why I'm telling that is that entrepreneurship, your idea, your innovation is certainly a road to prosperity. And today, fail, according to Dr. Kalam, is first attempt in learning. If you are a failed entrepreneur, that is the best certificate you can have or the best entry you can have in your biodata. Because failure teaches you many, many lessons which success never teaches you. Even this rocket, this is the 5th attempt, and today we have been successful. Failure also teaches you perseverance. Failure teaches you how to handle situations. Failure teaches you how to face the world. So I really want each one of you here to seriously consider starting a wonderful startup. And you have a big population here, very large age group. You will have advice. If you want to form a startup, it is not going to be just young, but you will have your own colleagues in the course, old batchmates in your course who would have decades of experience that will match some of your age. I am very, very happy today to meet all of you here, and I'm sure you will have a wonderful experience the next 7 days in Paradox. And I would love all of you to get into very niche areas that will make our country proud, that will make you all proud, that will also make IIT Madras proud. Thank you very much, and wishing you all the best. If there are some questions I can take, this is an interactive session. So far it's a monologue, so let me have some dialogues. Can you pass the mic? There's one person. Can you stand up? Yes. Where are you?
So my name is Abhinav Vishwas Datar. I am from Nashik, Maharashtra. Yes.
Which stage of the course are you?
Yeah, I have completed foundation. I have completed foundation.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, please ask your question.
So you talk about it as an achievement, but I don't see how it is an achievement. When, like, what were we doing in the 70s, the 80s, and 90s, where the
And here, yeah. Okay, good. He's saying, why are you making the microchip now after importing several tons of microchips from outside? It's a very good question. Give a good applause for him. The question is, from digitization point of view, the world is now becoming digital. So far, we have not seen this massive digitalization. And thanks to COVID, which it's also expedited this. Today, the market for digital electronics in the country has become 10 to 20 folds. And that is the reason why many other companies are getting the confidence that they make a product, they can sell it. When you want to develop some technology in the country, there must be some takers. And if there are no takers, specifically in semiconductors, you should have volume of takers. Like we need million takers, billion takers. If you don't have such number of takers, then the cost of each piece will be quite high. And because of this reason, no Indian company, nor India as a country, developed capability in semiconductors because it was not, cost-wise, it was not effective. Today, with the advent of Digital India, lot of digitization, we see lot of market today. So if we make a chip, this company, MindGrow, which actually has successfully taped out, successfully developed, indigenously designed secure IoT chip based on the Shakti processor, now sees a market. Market, they are saying that they can go up to 3 million chip within a quarter down the line. And once that comes, the whole business becomes feasible. And that's precisely the reason why India has not developed capability in semiconductors for several years. And now suddenly we are seeing the growth in the market. And that is why these very interesting semiconductor companies and fabs all are coming up in a rapid pace. And we hope we will not only meet these requirements, but we will also have a leapfrog so that we quickly become leaders in this area of semiconductors. Okay?
Sir, good morning. Myself Sagar Gujarati. I'm from Banaras. My question is related to startup, that how to find the best idea that this idea will work for you if a person has 2 to 4 ideas, and how to think like this idea will work for you or this idea will not work for you in initial stages.
Absolutely. Very good question. How can I decide whether this idea will work, this idea will not work? That's $1 million question,
Thank you, sir.
right? I'm not asking $1 million for the answer, but the, the way we go about here, today, friends, we have an AI-inspired patenting tool available with our institute. If you drop in an idea into that, in terms of, you drop in some text into that, it basically searches all the databases across the world and comes out with an answer saying these are all the competing patents. These patents are competing. So you get an idea how novel is your patent. That first step is, for an idea to be successful, it must be novel. So the first check you do is what we call as novelty check. And today you have tools which can help you, AI-inspired tools, which can basically help you how to find this novelty factor. Once you identify this novelty factor, there are certain market analysis that basically comes up by mentors, That's where you need gray hair, you need faculty who can help you on whether these products can be arrived at, whether these systems can be designed or not designed. Once your idea is novel, we need to do a careful commercial analysis of this, right? And there are very, very well-oiled, very well, matured methodologies by which you can do a total addressable market analysis. We call it TAM analysis. Once there is a total addressable market and the idea is novel, you can basically go ahead and, invest more time on this to convert this idea into a prototype. And once the prototype is successful, now you go to the market. Some of the niche people will use these technologies and ask them to evaluate this technology. And once you get a successful evaluation, then you start patenting it and also go for launching the product. So this is what we call as an idea to product process. So you have several interventions in the middle that can tell you whether this idea is good, whether it is sellable, whether you can make profit, whether it's a good idea to pursue a startup. And if you rigorously follow, and that with 18 hours of work per day, will make you very successful. Thank you. Yes.
Hello. Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
My name is Tushar. I am from Kolkata, West Bengal. I am in diploma level in BS Data Science and Applications. I have recently graduated from Tamil Nadu Agricultural University with a BTech in Agricultural Engineering. And I am heading to University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign in the fall of 2024. So my question is, as an agriculture engineer, we are having hundreds of solutions. But the problem is we are not able to reach 14 crore farmers in our country. So what should we do so that our technologies, the solutions, reaches farmers at the field level? Thank you, sir.
Very interesting question, and I would have loved that if you joined agriculture engineering in IIT Kharagpur. Because India provides you, India is a country, please take your seat. India is a country where we need to be proud for one thing. If you solve a problem in India, you solve it for the entire world. Recent example is vaccine. There was a vaccine that was designed, developed in other parts of the world that didn't work in India because we needed some degree centigrade. Yesterday, Delhi touched 52.9 degrees centigrade. So it didn't work. But we developed 2 vaccines. Not only we have put 270 crore vaccinations, not 1, 2, 270 crore vaccinations, and we have also given donation to other part of the world. That is India. If you solve a problem in India, you have a solution for the entire world. Agriculture is one. You have rightly pointed out that we make certain technologies, it is not reaching the farmer. We must use digital electronics now to go and basically enable the farmer to start adopting this technology. For example, I can sit at my home and control the water pump in the field. I can sit at my home and send a drone on the field to take photograph of the crop and also have a small edge intelligence which will collect the data and basically find out if there are certain pests in the crop. I can now sit in the room, in the home and control the water level in the field. I can do quickly analysis of, there is something called, in TNAU, they would have taught you intensified rice cultivation, where you need to keep some 2 millimeter water, and you keep each sapling with 1 feet by 1 feet and single sapling. This is how you have multiple growth. Now, I can control sitting at my home. And how can I do that? Because today I have 5G. Right? If 5G was not there, those technologies is irrelevant to the farmer. Because he doesn't get anything by adopting that technology and investing that money. Now, with the advent of 5G, we are able to communicate this back to wherever we want at a quick pace. The narrowband IoT, which is part of the 5G, is also very, very important. Now, friend, why you should stay in India? I'm answering that question. Probably you may reconsider after this answer, hopefully. Today, if you take United States or other parts of the world, definition of rural from a communication perspective, 5G, 4G perspective, is that there will be a car that will be going at 250 kilometers per hour, and you should not lose connectivity. The definition of rural in India is what all I described. I need to run a tractor, I need to run. So what we need in India is what we call as low mobility. In the villages, I don't want to go at 250 kilometers. I can't go. Car will dash. Correct? But what I need is low mobility, but I need large coverage. Because I can't put so many equipments, I don't want to dump electronics here. LMLC, low mobility, large coverage. And that is what we need in communication technology. And you know who found that out? In the next release 17 of 5G, how many people have 5G enabled phone? Can you put your hands up? In the next release of 5G, LMLC will be there, low mobility, large coverage. Can you just guess who found it out? Our Indian institutions headed by IIT Madras. For the first time in the history of telecommunication, we have one patent, one standard essential patent, and that has come out of this place. IIT Madras, IIT Kanpur, IIT Bombay, IIT Delhi, IISc, CVIT, and Samir, all these organizations together worked very hard to file this particular patent. And that is relevant today in the area of agriculture. So, friends, to reach technology to the last end mile, first and foremost, the technology should be good. We have a lot. Even TNAU has very, very good Kono Weeder and so many things that you have developed. But then that has to be, there needs to be a human instrument interface, and the most essential thing for that is communication. With the advent of 5G, we are going to see large more technologies going into the area of health, going into the area of sustainable cities, going into the area of agriculture. If you carefully look, last budget, the budget before 2023 budget, the finance minister has announced 3 centers of excellence in the country: AI for health, AI for agriculture, and AI for sustainable cities. So this is how we can reach technology to the end user. And the main bottleneck till now has been this human instrument interface, which we hopefully will be solved by having this very high-end communication technology. Yes.
Hello. First of all, I love you, sir.
Thank you. Love you too.
Sir, can you ask my doubt in Hindi?
I'll try to understand.
ओके थैंक यू सर मेरा नाम सुधांशु कुमार है सर मैं मुजफ्फरपुर बिहार से हूँ जैसा कि आपने बताया कि आईआईटी हम लोगों को बहुत सारी हेल्प करेगी एंटरप्रेन्योर बनने में मैं एक छोटा सा कंपनी का को फाउंडर हूँ मैं एक छोटी सी कंपनी रन करता हूँ और मैं फाउंडेशन लेवल में हूँ सर तो मेरा एक क्वेश्चन था सर आईआईटी मद्रास मुझे कैसे हेल्प करेगी मेरी कंपनी को आगे बढ़ाने में और मेरे जैसे बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट हैं सर जो कुछ करना चाहते हैं कुछ बनना चाहते हैं बट कोई उनको अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं मिल पाती है
I'll try and answer in Hindi. If it is wrong, please pardon me. क्षमा मांगता हूँ.
No sir, I can understand in English, but I'm not confident to speak in English. That's why I am asking a question in Hindi.
Yes, I'll try to respond in Hindi.
Thank you sir.
I'll try my Hindi before all of you. अच्छा अभी आपका जो कुछ स्टार्टअप है बैठिए आपका जो कुछ स्टार्टअप है उसमें जो कुछ मार्केट आपके लिए कुछ मार्केट होगा उसी मार्केट के लिए आपका कुछ जानबूझ होना है उसका क्या मार्केट है कैसे उसको क्या चीज़ बनना है उसमें क्या सिस्टम्स डेवलप करना है इसके बारे में आप कुछ गाइडेंस आपको बहुत आवश्यक है हमारे पास गोपाल कृष्णन देशपांडे सेंटर नाम का एक सेंटर है कि हाउ मेनी पीपल नो क्रिस गोपाल कृष्णन Okay, reasonably okay. He is the founder of Infosys. How many people know Infosys? So founder is Chris Gopalakrishnan. Right? So in a lighter vein, if people ask how many people know IIT Madras, put your hands up. But people also ask how many people know Kamakoti, put the same hands up. Okay? Okay. Now, Chris Gopalakrishnan एक बहुत बड़ा एंटरप्रेन्योर है वो Infosys का फाउंडर है उसके साथ देशपांडे वो भी बहुत बड़ा एंटरप्रेन्योर है वो तेजस नेटवर्क नाम का एक बहुत बड़ा कंपनी शुरू किया है वो तो हमारा अलुमनस है वो कुछ करोड़ों रुपये देकर एक सेंटर बना है गोपाल कृष्णन देशपांडे सेंटर उस गोपाल कृष्णन देशपांडे सेंटर का ऑब्जेक्टिव सभी स्टार्टअप्स को एडवाइस देना है सो आप 5 दिन यहाँ रहते हैं ना कितना दिन रहेगा 5 दिन एक दिन जाओ काम पे एक रघुत्तम राव होगा वहाँ पर हाँ उनसे मैं एक आईआईटी मद्रास का स्टूडेंट हूँ कुछ स्टार्टअप के लिए कुछ एडवाइस वो एडवाइस देगा उसको लेना हाँ ध्यान से उस एडवाइस को फॉलो करना अच्छा हो गया
Hello sir, Namaskaram. My name is Shambhavi. I am from Delhi and my question to you is this sir, that our elders used to say that we should not row 2 boats at once. But nowadays we are multidisciplinary students and our lives are a complete hustle. So I wanted to ask you that what ideologies we students can follow so that we don't only flourish in our degrees but are also able to develop multidisciplinary solutions that in your words was the main chain breaker of our data science program.
Very good. So we are not asking you to write 2 boats, but we are asking you to ride a car which has 4 wheels. Okay? Right? Okay. Namaskaram. Okay. Right. So, the point, friends, today, I have an ambition. Some faculty are here. I want to close all departments in this institute. Just say institute. Right? Faculty can come, they can do some work, there will be some curriculum, they can teach any of the course of their choice, do research, mingle with anyone, not this department, that department. So we want to get rid of that because today if you look at, just take this Agnikul. Can you put that video again? Hello? Put that slide again. If you take this rocket, there are 7 departments involved in making this rocket. 7 departments. From basic sciences, including chemistry, physics, lot of mathematics. So many PDEs are getting solved here to basically design. Material science. They have used a metal called inconel. Fluid flow, mechanical engineering, aerospace, of course. Combustion, chemical engineering. So 7 departments at least are involved. And of course, computer science. We have written the program for navigation, control. So, if you don't have this breadth, you need not study everything cannot be possible, but you should have an awareness of how to interact with this. Right? Today we all made a performance here. Right? Now the violin and veena should know how to interact. I don't know how to play veena. Not this guy knows how to play violin. But we were able to do something. You all clapped. I hope the thing was nice to hear. Right? So this language of interface is very, very important. And that is precisely what we are telling here. And that is precisely why the UGC has come and said you can do 2 degrees at the same time, provided the timetables don't clash. And you have the bandwidth and you are ready to work hard. That is precisely the reason why I say you do mechanical engineering at some college, come and do data science here. Because today, if you want to fine-tune an engine, data scientists will do it in 5 days. The non-data scientists will take 3 months. That's the productivity difference. If you want to, analyze a business, if you are a commerce graduate, you want to prepare a projection for next year, a non-data scientist will take 3 months. Last quarter, they will sit and prepare for the next project. You can do it in 3 hours because you have the tools. You have the understanding. And data science is not just about taking some data and plotting graphs. Data science is about understanding the data. There is a semantics. There is a meaning for the data. So all these things come up. So that is precisely now we are saying, we don't want you to ride 2 boats, but we want you to drive a bicycle with at least 2 wheels. Thank you.
My name is Maria. I'm from Kerala. So, as you mentioned, and you were encouraging a lot of girls to speak up, my question is, even in this BS degree program, the proportion of girls that are enrolled are relatively low. So, I just wanted to know your perspective or something that can be done according to you that would encourage more girls to step up into all these roles like entrepreneurship or just generally what all qualities can I develop that would encourage more girls to be more confident or just a better leader, something along those lines. Yeah.
Thank you very much. A very, very favorite topic for me. We are really making lot effort to reduce the gender bias and bring in the gender balance. Every action that we take henceforth, or we have been taking over the last few years, we have carefully seen that there is an opportunity given for the girls to come and attract the girls to come and basically pursue that particular opportunity. Let me give you some examples. Today, we have ensured that when I was doing my PhD and those days BTech, there were batches in which there were 2 girls and remaining all are boys in BTech. Today, we have ensured that 20% of our BTech admission are for girls. And in any course, we are not able to fill that 20%. we actually create supernumerary seats to get more girls to come and pursue our BTech program. We are having lot of this gender bias doesn't exist in our MSc and PhD in sciences. So there is, we actually see lot more of women who are coming in. And we are making earnest attempt to recruit more women faculty. Friends, that you have asked this question, I'm very, very proud to tell you that IIT Madras is the first IIT to have a lady director of our IIT Madras Zanzibar campus in Africa. Professor Preeti Agalyam, she's gone all the way from here to Zanzibar, and she's started the institute, and it's almost a year now, running it very successfully. That's the power of ladies. And in every step, today, I'm also very happy to announce you, yesterday night I had a small review. We have opened a department for medical sciences and technology. And we are admitting students through the ISER aptitude test. Right? If you have your younger sisters or who are now writing a +2, you can encourage them to look at the Department of Medical Science and Technology. It has a great future. We are running a course on BS in Medical Sciences and Engineering. And yesterday when I looked at the application, we find that exactly 50% male and 50% female. Friends, IIT Madras is the first ever institution to open sports quota at the BTech admission. Okay? Even in that, every program, we have around 16 to 18 programs. Every program we will be admitting 2 supernumerary seats, in which one is reserved for girls and another is open, not reserved for men. Okay? So this is the way at every level we are now trying to encourage girls. So as I told you, the major female population is in Tier 2, Tier 3 and rural areas. As we all have taken a pledge, every one of you go to that village, encourage at least 5 children to do higher education. And I also told, maybe anticipating this question, that 3 of them, at least 3 of them, are ladies. Thank you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I'm Subhashish Das. I am a diploma student who currently entering diploma from ES, and I'm the event head of Prerna. So I'd like to before I ask the question, I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining us for the interaction session on 21st and helping so many students through that. So the question I have for you is, the world has its own requirements. The industry needs specific experts, and that often determines how valuable a certain field or a certain discipline is. But that is completely separate from the interests of a person. So my question is, for an average person, what is worth following? Should they try to adhere to the industry's expectations, or should they try to follow their personal interests?
The answer is obvious. Unless you have a love for what you are doing, whatever you do will not reach the end point. Right? So it's very, very important that you follow your passion. And when you follow that passion, you will actually excel. This is something that we see in students today. There are people who come to computer science because of, just taking a little back. Why did you just, on the 4th year, an exit interview, typically we have with some of our students, sir, I should not have taken this computer science. Why? I should have taken engineering physics. I later realized that engineering physics is much better than computer science. I have the passion because I've gone for physics Olympiad. I've gone across the world to solve physics problems. And today quantum computing has come. So physics would have been a better choice for me. I should have gone to EP. I don't know why the hell I got this top 200 rank and got dragged into your stupid computer science. I'm from the computer science department. Okay, so these are, I see this, it's becoming quite common. It's not some rare guy telling this. A lot of students say. So my simple answer to this is just follow the passion. And how many parents are here? Can you put your hands up? Only 1, 2, 3, 4, good. Okay. So parents and students, parents who are students also can put their hands up. Okay. I also request, I'd been making this very vocally, I've been telling this, that never force your child to do what you want. Allow the child to do what they want. And that's very, very important. All stress, all strain, everything comes because they are forced to do what the parents want rather than what the child would have obviously done and would have excelled. I fully adhere to the views of that movie 3 Idiots, where one should have been a photographer, driven into engineer, and many things that you see there. I think to solve that problem, IIT Madras at least now has given this option for all our BTech students. They can do an interdisciplinary dual degree program. So by the end of second year, all those JE rank, all these would have forgotten. And what your friend got, what you didn't get, everything would be forgotten. At that point, they will start realizing what is really their passion. And now we have some 20-odd courses, 20-odd MTech programs in which this passion can be mapped and the student can pursue that passion. So to answer in a nutshell, please follow your heart. Dil ke saath jao, industry ke saath nahi. Thank you. Okay, friends. Sorry, I need to rush. I have some medical emergency. I would have loved to answer all the questions that you have. But feel free to be, you're all IITMs. Very happy that you are here. I wish you all the best. And all of you complete the degree, the 4-year degree, and make my hands tired signing all your certificates. Thank you very much.